Yo, what's up? JRod's here. So I want to be totally frank and honest about my weight loss journey that began on June 19th, 2025. And there were two big things that kind of jumped out and made me feel like, oh my goodness, I really hate this area of my body, this double chin situation. So I called up Sono Bello, and I was gonna get a quote for them to freeze the fat so then eventually it'll go away. And I sent them pictures and everything, and they said, sorry, you're too fat. We can't even help you. When Sono Bello turns down money, that's a bad thing. And then another thing happened. A person told me they wouldn't date me because I was too fat. And I was like, geez, that's brutal, but it's true. And so I weighed on June 19th, 2025. I am 6'6", and I weigh 355 pounds. 355 pounds. Now, on June 19th, 2026, 365 days later, I'm still 6'6", and now I weigh 275 pounds. Now, what does that mean? I just had to rededicate my life. And this is the same shirt that you're seeing in my other video. And I had to rededicate my life to my health. I couldn't keep going the way I was going. My heart, my lungs, all my intestines, my innards, are all the same size, whether I'm 355 pounds or 275 pounds. And I probably have another 20 pounds that I really need to lose, to be really in great shape. To be honest. And insurance wise, they probably say, yeah, about 20 more pounds. I don't know. But I had to rededicate my life to the health. And I started doing a lot of things. But the biggest thing was, well, there was a bunch. And I'm not a doctor, but calorie deprivation was a big thing. Eating once a day, maybe twice, and generally in the afternoon, early afternoon, is the only time I eat. And I'm trying to limit carbs. I love carbs, but I'm trying to limit them. So there's that. And then increase activity for sure. I'm not out there just getting up at 6 a.m. running 16 miles. No. I'm working out with weights probably 4 or 5 times a week, but I'm not going to the death. I'm not like slamming weights and grunting and moaning and groaning like, people at the gym. I'm going in there and I'm, getting a good workout in, good burn, and doing about 20 minutes or so on the elliptical. Not going too crazy. Yeah, I could do better for sure. But everything in moderation is important. Anyway, if I could do it, you could do it. JRod loves you, and I want you to get in good health. All right? If you're in good health, maintain it, baby.